and I was with another organization for over 15 years and now very excited to be building my future with Isagenix. The co-host on this call is my sponsor, who was also a top income earner with an organization of over 80,000 people. He also lives in Florida. He is hands-on in the trenches and always available to support anyone to succeed. And it is my pleasure to introduce Dr. Tom Ventullo.
Thank you, Michelle. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, we can. Thank you. Welcome.
Great. Thank you. And thank you for the intro and for the great job welcoming everybody. And so thank you, everyone, for spending some time with us tonight. This is a very special call, and I have the honor of introducing our guest. If I was to list the awards and accolades that this woman has earned over her years in this industry, it would take a whole call. So one of the, I really want to tell you that one of the most impressive statements that I have heard about her, and it was in a trade publication cover story. They said that she was one of the most influential women in our industry. And if you know any statistics about the industry that we're in, which is really network marketing, home business, direct selling, if you were to combine the yearly revenues of such industries as the music industry, the movie industry, the sports industry, combine all of those, double them, you would almost get to what the yearly revenues of our industry is. So this is a very powerful industry, and to have someone of this magnitude with us on this call, it gets me excited. So I just wanted to also say that she started her career in this industry about the same time I did. That she went on to become a superstar in several different companies. I'll let her tell you about that. But I really, a couple of years ago when I joined Isagenix, I really got to see what it was that was her secret to success. And, what I found out, what I've experienced, is that she treats the business, she treats her company, she treats all of the people in it, from the top leaders all the way down to the product users. She treats them as family. And, in an industry such as ours with billion-dollar companies and some huge egos running different companies, it's a breath of fresh air, and it's just so welcoming to be in an environment and a culture like this. So without any further ado, I just wanted to, introduce you to the owner, the co-founder, the executive vice president, and most importantly, the mom of Isagenix, Kathy Coover.
Well, thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Dr. Tom. It's an honor to be on your call, and I'm excited to be here. And welcome to all the new people listening for the first time. We're going to give you some information that can dramatically change your life if you choose to, try our products and pursue Isagenix.
Kathy, thank you. What Michelle and I, are going to do tonight, we're going to, ask you to speak on certain topics. But first, I would love for you to tell your story and maybe, go back to the, your first profession and how you decided to retire and what it was that, made you change careers and come to network marketing.
That's a great question. Well, I was in the dental profession just like both of you. My father was a dentist, and so I was programmed that I would be a dental hygienist, and so I jumped in and became a dental hygienist and did that for 18 years. And I love my profession, love the freedom, the flexibility, but my body was wearing out, my arm and my neck and my back, and I just knew that I was not going to be able to do it for a long term. And I was always looking for something bigger to do with my life, something that could impact more people. And I loved the health profession, and I loved impacting people's lives. So I was introduced to network marketing in 1992 by my husband, Jim, who saw my potential and really encouraged me to jump in. I jumped in and was very, very fortunate to go to the top of this company. I was with them for 6 years and had great success. I created all the training programs through them, and then they sold the company, and I built another organization and was able to make seven-figure income very quickly with that company, and quite a ride for me. And then, unfortunately, had challenges with that company. I had to build another one, and so I had been through a lot in this profession, but I had been let down. I've been let down by the profession. I've been let down really by the companies that I was involved with making promises that couldn't be fulfilled, and really not them understanding this profession and how people put their reputations on the line and their families on the line. So I hung up my hat, and then John Anderson contacted us in 2002, and I had been retired only for a couple months, and he contacted us that he wanted to create a company that had the best products in the world. And so he was very intriguing to us that Jim and I met with him face to face. Jim knew him from before. He had been in network marketing with John Anderson. And so we joined with him in 2002 with a dream and an aspiration really to create the best products in the world, no compromise products that people could get passionate about, that could improve people's health physically and financially. And our goal was to create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So we had big dreams, big goals, but we had a lot of work to do. And so we started out, and we had great growth, great success. And we really went into the momentum phase of Isagenix in around the end of 2013. We started to jump up really to exceptional growth. In 2013, we did $320 million. 2014, we did $448 million. 2015, we did $725 million. 2016, we did $892 million. And we're tracking on one of our most successful years so far. So it's been quite a ride, but our goal was to be the ambassador to the profession, to create a home that people could count on, something that people could believe in, a company that people could trust, people that could put their family in it. And really the goal was the deeper you look into Isagenix, the better it becomes. So it's been a blessing to so many people's lives. We've transformed so many people's lives with our products and our business. And we're really just getting started. We're 14 years. And we're ranked number 22 globally, which is huge in the direct selling profession for being such a young company. Most companies have been around 50 years that are in the top 20. So we are breaking records, and we continue to keep doing so.
Kathy, that's amazing. Mm-hmm. You know, just in the short while that I've been with the company, I've noticed the growth and watching the emails and the Facebook pages and everything that's going on. It's unbelievable. It's just beautiful to see that growth. And Kathy, you have seen so many life-changing success stories in Isagenix that start out with people just using products. They're not even familiar with network marketing, and then they go on to becoming financially successful. Can you tell us about a few of those, or just about that trend, and how those on this call may be able to tap into that success path as well?
Well, Michelle, you know, it's a really great question. And what I can tell you is about 85% to 90% of people come in just for the products. They want to try the products. They've seen someone else get a great result from the products, and they want what they have. So they come in from the products, and then the magic starts to happen when they put the products in their body. 60% of people come in for a weight loss, and then they transition to one of our other solutions like energy, performance, or healthy aging. But then they become a people magnet. People go, what are you on? I want to have that. Then we have created really systems and training for people to gradually step themselves up the rank, which is really important. We show people how to get their products paid for, which we know is essential for people's success, because everybody eats, and who doesn't want to eat for free? And have the best nutrition, it's easy, it's delicious. So it's really something. And, you know, it's what I love about this, Michelle and Dr. Tom, is that you don't have to be you don't have to have experience in network marketing. 80% of our top income earners have never been in network marketing. They're moms, they're dads, they're teachers, they're mechanics, they're people that have a life-changing experience with our products. And Isagenix gets into them, and they get so powerful. They want to share it with other people, and they see the possibilities. And there's so many people out there that need our products. So it really is a blessing. It's just so amazing that you can teach your neighbor, your next door neighbor, how to do this, and they become magnets for Isagenix. So our leadership is incredible, and the stories are phenomenal. It's what gets me up every single morning. The moms and the dads, that their lives have been changed. I could tell you so many stories, but I don't know if we have time for all the stories, but I'm going to tell you one quick one. One lady adopted 5 children, and I called her and told her she'd made an amazing amount of income in the leadership pool, and she said, I didn't even know there was a leadership pool, but she started crying, and she said, my baby has HIV, and I wanted your shake, because I heard your shake's incredible, and I wanted it for my baby. And so we started on the products, and all family started eating it, and they were living in their car at that time. They had lost every single dime they had. And she was able to rebound, and she was able to now to make a multiple 6-figure income with our company because she started sharing this with family after family after family. So that's one story that sticks in my mind. I just never have experienced a call like that with this lady. We changed her life, and that won't happen to everybody. This is not a guarantee that's going to happen to you. This lady worked really, really hard, but she had a driving force to help her family, to help her family get out of the car and get back into a home, and they did buy a home now, and so she's spreading it to so many people. So we have so many stories like that.
Wow, that's wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it's, one of the things, Kathy, is where you had mentioned that 60% of the people come in for the weight loss, and what we hear about is we're talking to people, presenting Isagenix, and what's happening is there's so many. I mean, there's thousands upon thousands of stories of successful results with the weight loss program, and what it seems like is that we're basically a nutritional cleansing company, and the stories have just become amazing with weight loss. And could you speak though to the breadth and depth of the rest of the company, because you mentioned some of the products, between the and not only the product lines, but what's happening with some of the organizations that are growing within the company, such as the Team Isagenix and the whole IsaBody Challenge, the Start group, and now we've got the Primetime group, and there are so many, Healthy Mind and Body. I mean, there's so many facets to Isagenix. It's just not a weight loss company, and I think it's important for people to hear that, because as we expand into all of these different trends, health trends, financial trends, Isagenix becomes for absolutely everyone, not just weight loss. So could you speak to that?
Yeah, absolutely. And you said it so eloquently, but people sometimes, let's face it, if you look around, there's a lot of people that are overweight and they want to trim up, they want to feel better. And most of the reason they come in for the weight loss is they want to feel better, they want more energy, they want to have that confidence. So a lot of people come in for that, but then they lose the weight and they transition. And you see it with the IsaBody. It's just amazing. Maybe they lose 10 pounds, maybe they lose 20, but then they go on to this unbelievable creation of making their bodies better, perfecting their bodies, building muscle, working out, becoming the best they can be. And it's phenomenal. So we are not a weight loss company. We are really a nutritional cleanse that helps people body to become the miracle. And the best part about our 30-day system is it has scientific research. We did scientific research at the University of Illinois. It's called the Barty study. You can find it on isagenixhealth.net, and make sure to pull it up because it's impressive. And so we did the study. It shows that you lose the fat, you build the muscle, and that's the key to long-term weight maintenance, is to build that muscle up. But you're so right. I mean, our energy line is, everybody wants more energy, from high school children to seniors, so looking for more energy. So we have so many great products in our energy line. We have our e-shots, we have our shakes, because the shakes really do give you energy. We have our ionics, we have our coffee. We have so many great products. Our replenish, all those, the AMP line for our performance. I mean, our performance, we have professional athletes walking to our company because of our shake, our protein, and our performance line. And our shake is our number one seller. So if someone says to me, if you only could have one product, what would it be? It's a really tough decision, but it would be the shake. I cannot live without it. I need those amino acids in the morning, and I never needed to lose weight, ever. But what I can tell you is it improved my body composition. I went from 23% to 13% and put on 10 pounds of muscle, and I just could not do that anymore. So people are always looking to improve themselves, to have more energy, and they become walking, talking billboards for Isagenix. But you mentioned a lot of things. We have support, too, because people venture on a journey to improve themselves and improve their friends and family. So we have a program called Healthy Mind and Body, and we're the only one in direct sales that has a program like this. And this is a support system that helps coach people and really works on their mindset so that they can achieve their goals. And it's a 60-day program, and it's really basically free because if you finish it, we send you free product. So it's really, we have everything. And then the IsaBody Challenge. I remember when we started it 10 years ago, we probably had 20 people finish. We had 23,000 people finish it this last year. It was unbelievable to see the transformations and to see those stories on stage. I mean, I was just in awe listening to those stories of how these products have transformed these people's lives. And that's what we do, is we transform people's lives. And that's what gets people excited. People want to improve. And they want it to be something easy and they can fit in their lifestyle. And they can also have fun, too, that they can enjoy their family meals and they can do all those things. So we have something for every single body. Even kids should be taking our shakes.
I agree. Thanks, Kathy, for that. I get excited just going shopping and trying all the different products every month, but definitely the shake is the foundation of what I have, and I don't need to lose weight either, but definitely building muscle and kids. My son's doing an Ironman next week, and he's on the product, so I'm very excited for that performance. It's going to be fun. So, Kathy, we have heard that our Isagenix compensation plan outperforms other similar plans by over 1,100%, as evidenced by the numbers and the rate of millionaires that we are creating. We see them all the time when you post them and their success stories. Can you share with the group about this and how it ties into the Isagenix mission?
Yes, our vision is to impact world health and free people from physical and financial pain. In the process, create the largest health and wellness company in the world. So, I truly believe that health is wealth, and you have to have money to pay your family, to pay your bills, and to help people. I really believe that creating wealth for people is freedom. So we do have an incredible compensation plan. I mean, it is the very best one I have ever seen in my life, and I have worked a stair-step breakaway, a unilevel, a binary, a trinary, everything you can imagine. And this one is the cream of the cream. And, bottom line, you only have to build 2 teams. My first company, I had to build 10 legs. This one, you only build 2 teams. And it's got this team energy. So everybody's building 2 teams, and it creates this velocity, which is very, very exciting. And what we've always had the same back-end residual income. And really, network marketing is about building a network of people that buy and reuse and reorder an incredible product. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're building a network of people that want to buy and reorder these incredible products, whether they're making money or not. And 82% of our consumers are customers. So that's a good thing because it just shows the power of the products and people want to stay on them. But what we've done, Michelle and Dr. Tom, is we've added a lot of promotional money. And we started doing that in 2013. That's when we really started seeing our growth, climb. And so we have a clear pathway for people to step people into making a good income because you got to do it step by step. Sometimes it's overwhelming to see the whole thing. But if you step them in by just showing them how to enroll 2 customers, and then they find 2 customers, and then the next step is, what do I do again? You do that again. You find 2 customers, help them get 2 customers. You just keep doing that over and over, and what that does it steps them up into our rank advancement bonuses, which we pay out over $10,550 in rank advancement bonuses. So as you're stepping up the ladder and you're building that back in, you're making a great little income right alongside. And that's the key to our success. And then we have our double product introduction bonuses. So when someone buys one of our product packages, on the first order, they get a bonus for selling that product package. And if you enroll 2 people in the calendar week, we double the bonus. But if you enroll 3, you get 3 of them. If you enroll 4, you get 4 doubles. So it just keeps people going. So that's a great, great thing. And we have, our holiday bonus pool. We have so many bonuses that it's almost unbelievable. And then our leadership pools. I mean, it's mind-boggling that I call people. One of my favorite things is to call people and say, "Oh, you just made $2,500 in the leadership pool. You made $5,000 or whatever it is," and they go, "I didn't even know I was in a pool." And so it's really just doing the basics of enrolling new members, sharing Isagenix with new people, helping people go up the ladder. It's really that simple. And so we have all the leadership pools, which we pay over $8 million a year out. So all of that is kind of like the icing on the cake to the best residual income plan. So you're building this, giving this little bit of money as you go to pay for your products. Then you build this back end of a network of people that buy and reuse our products. So it's just a beautiful compensation plan. And you're right, we have successes from so many people from all walks of life. And I'm blown away by it all the time. I mean, I just can't believe all the people that are coming to Isagenix because they come in for the product and they start seeing, wow, maybe I could share this. Maybe I could make a little business from home and make an extra $500 a month. And then they step into, maybe I want to make $1,000 a month. So it's just a natural progression. So I love our compensation plan.
Oh, thank you, Kathy. I love it. I was amazed when I first came over because just within a couple of years, I was able to do in a couple of years what took me 10 years in my other company. And like you were saying, building 10 wide, we were in that, stair-step breakaway in the other company and originally had to build 12 wide. And it was just amazing to come here and then 2 teams. You build 2 teams and it just, it's so simple, but yet so powerful because of all of the other money that's involved there. And, so I love the compensation plan. It is absolutely the best one. The thing that really, really, really excites me, though, being in network marketing, being disappointed with other companies, having, been let down from other companies, when you come here and you realize what we have and you realize the growth that's going on, and all of a sudden you hear this word legacy. And, Isagenix is a legacy company. And I get goosebumps when I hear that because I've always searched for a company that I knew was going to be here long after I'm gone because I'm building this and I want to, leave a legacy for my children, my grandchildren, so that, I've done something good here with all that I'm building. And, so could you speak to that as far as, what does that mean for Isagenix? What does it mean, Isagenix being a legacy company, and how can, people listening in here, really take that and run with that as something that, can just create a stability and a, emotional stability and a way to, really put their heart and soul into this because it's going to be here long after we're gone.
Well, we started this company with the goal to create a company that would keep on going and we could pass on to Eric, and Eric could pass on to his kids because we understand, Dr. Tom, how people invest in a company, how you and Michelle and a lot of people on this line really invest your heart and soul into this, and you're building a business that should last. And that's why we built it right. I mean, we truly have. We have thought of everything. We have a motto of it's not right for our associates, it's not right for the company, and we live and breathe that. And, we want to do what's right for you and right for the field and have the right values. And, as you know, family is one of our biggest values, integrity, all these things. So We're building this amazing company that you can trust and that you know. You don't have to, I'm sure you don't worry about if Isagenix is going to be here next year. You know it's going to be here. You don't worry if your check's going to come. You know your check's going to come. You don't worry if the product's going to come. You know the product's going to come because we built a solid infrastructure. We have over 1,000 employees worldwide. We're open in 12 countries. So we're building something, and we're just getting started. We're going to be expanding into Europe. So, we're just going to keep going because the goal is to be the largest health and wellness company in the world. And when my husband speaks about that, he's talking about bigger than Johnson & Johnson. He wants that vision out there that, it won't happen in our lifetime, but it will happen someday, that we have a health and wellness company that's the largest health and wellness company, not a drug company, would be pretty powerful. And I can see everyone needs our products. Everyone needs to make an extra income. So, we all know how Google has changed the way we find things. We know how Apple has changed the way we communicate. And my goal really is to have network marketing be the way that people make it a secondary income or a full-time income, and this to be the best profession in the world that people can look up to and be so proud to be a part of. And so we built it that way so that people are proud to be a part of our company. It's something they want to bring people into, that we're not going to embarrass them, that this is something that they can bring their children in and their families and their grandchildren and their parents. I mean, you see it at our event. The whole family's in. So we're excited about that. And, it's one of our values is really to expand that. So make everybody feel that way.
Thank you. Thank you. Michelle, did you have?
No, I get excited because, I want to leave the legacy. I love the product. I love the business. I love networking. I love it all. Kathy, I am so excited to have found Isagenix.
I'm excited for you.
Yes, I am. And I have, turning 60 this year, I always said that, wow, what's my next profession going to be? And this is it. I'm not looking anywhere else or doing anything else. This is what I love to do, and I love to share. And your passion is just contagious for me. Thank you so much, Kathy. I really appreciate you being on this call.
Thank you for your commitment. And timing is, what I would want to close on is timing and positioning. This is a great, great time to get involved with Isagenix. We only have probably 575,000 active associates. Remember, 82% are consumers. And, everybody needs what we have. And there's states, Florida is like nobody's in Florida, nobody's in Texas, nobody's in Mississippi, Alabama. All these states are wide open, and it's like opening a new country. And so we're just getting started. So this is the time. We have everything in place for you. We have all the training. We can train you to be successful. We have our systems. We have ISA Movie to find out about the company. We have ISA Product. We have Isagenix Business. We have IsagenixHealth.net. We have ISA FYI. We have everything for you to find out about our amazing products and business. Everything's in place. We have our Isagenix universities. We have our University in Actions. We have all of our events, and I encourage every single one of you to get to an event because that's when Isagenix gets into you and you believe and you become believable. So timing is perfect. You can plug in. People build faster now because I'll tell you, the other people have paved the way for all of you. They paved the way, and all you need to do is follow in their footsteps. So where are you? I get back to the person who put you on this call and find out more. And take one of the best steps in your life. Experience our products. They all come with 100% money back guarantee. You put them in your body. The body becomes the magic, and you just naturally start sharing Isagenix. So thank you, Tom, and thank you, Michelle, for all you do. We appreciate you. And
thank you, Kath, so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to unmute the line here and just let everybody say, thank you.
Good night. Thank you, Kathy.
Oh, you're welcome.
Good night.
Thank you, Kathy.
Thank you.
You are welcome.
Good night, everybody.
Have a great evening.
Good night, everyone.
Thank you.